What's going on, guys? This is Antoine Robinson. I'm back with another video. Today I just wanted to talk about Swiss Chard. I want to make a smoothie as I'm getting back into my training and whatnot for the summer. I want to try to incorporate a lot of my vegetables into my diet. And so I have a lot that is going on in the garden that I can incorporate into smoothies and salads and things like that. As the summer rages on, it's hard to plant things like lettuces, spinach, and so even a lot of my kale is being eaten up by cabbage worms and things like that. And so one of the things I really go to is Swiss Chard. Not a lot of bugs. If I look at my Swiss Chard, I've got a couple bites out of it. It looks like I've got, some, something biting out of a couple of them, but not many of them, not a whole lot, outside of deer. Really do a whole lot to my Swiss Chard. And so I get some flea beetle bites and things like that, or whitefly bites, things like that throughout some of them, which is why you try to want to stay on top of it. Once the leaves get so big, things will start coming in and trying to, bite at it if you don't take care of it. But this is why you harvest it and use it in your cooking. And so I really love Swiss Chard. You can get Swiss Chard from seed, super easy to grow. What I like to do is, because I like some of the rainbow varieties, is I get a lot of the Swiss Chard that is multicolored, and so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to harvest some Swiss Chard, and then we're going to go and make a smoothie real quick. Super simple, nice and delicious thing to eat. So let's harvest some, and then we will go in and make the smoothie. All right, this is one of my Swiss Chard plants. I'm going to take one of the bigger leaves. As you can see, this one is nice and green, nice, really big leaf. And so I'm going to get a couple of these. I'm going to take one from the green stalks, and then we're going to take one from the pink stalks as well. I love the color on these. See, another nice leaf. You can see the difference between the color. This one's nice green, greenish yellow. This one has a red type of burgundy color to it. And so we're going to take this. I'm also going to grab some basil real quick. So get a couple pieces of Swiss Chard, some basil. Let's go in and make a smoothie. All right, you can put just about whatever you want in your smoothies. I encourage you to just give it a try and just see what you like. A lot of people will put, the Swiss Chard, some type of fruit in there, banana, strawberries, ginger. So there's just a whole lot of different things that you can kind of put in these smoothies. I'm just going to do some Swiss Chard, some fruit, some ice. I already have some water in here. You don't have to take the stems off. People love the stems because they're a lot like celery, but they are kind of fibrous, and so I take those off. And so I've got my 2 pieces of Swiss Chard. Swiss Chard is a lot like spinach, and so it breaks down super quickly. And so you just want to get that in there. We're going to take some of the basil, take some of these bigger basil leaves that are on here. Just gives a nice, refreshing taste. And I got some strawberries. My strawberries aren't quite there. I've got most of my strawberries have been getting eaten up by snails and whatnot. And so we've got some strawberries that we're going to put in there. And then we have some frozen fruit that we're going to put in here as well. You just got to play with this and see what you like to eat. Once I get everything in there, then we're going to put in some ice. Let it rip. this Ninja blender. It does such a fantastic job. We had a blend tech for a long time, but that finally stopped working. And just a little bit more water. Juicer is much better, but this gets the job done. Once you're done, you just get a nice frozen smoothie that you can eat and enjoy, low calorie, healthy, and it'll get us going on that weight loss journey. All right, guys, that is it for the day. If you're not growing Swiss chard, going on the summer, I highly encourage you to give it a try. Super easy plant to grow. You can just plant it by seed, or you can get some plant starts and plant it that way, but it'll thrive all summer long. You'll be able to keep it for 2 years before it goes to flower, then you'll have to do it again. But Swiss chard is super easy plant to grow. A lot of different varieties are out there. Nice, if you get the leaves when they're nice and young, you can put them in your salads and things like that. But it sautés down like spinach, and so it's a really, really versatile plant to grow. A lot of people use the stems like celery. It's got that same crunch like celery. So it's a nice vegetable, and then you'll love the taste, whether it be in a smoothie or in a saute. You'll absolutely love it. So if you're not growing it, make sure you give it a try. All right, guys, that's it for today. We'll see you next time.